Hey guys, what's going on? ThePrideOfLDN here. You guys know what to do. As always, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I do just want to start off the video by saying thank you very much for the support recently, the subscribers, the views, all that has been amazing. So I really do appreciate you all sticking around. FYI, about 80% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed, so if you do, you are one of them and you want to do me a solid, feel free to subscribe. I hope you'll, enjoy your time here. So let's get into today's video. So we're starting off with some crazy news. Chelsea fans spot what Lionel Messi has done on Instagram after reported transfer decision. Lionel Messi has reportedly told Barcelona that he wants to leave the club during the summer transfer window. Do we believe that? I'm not so sure. Could he leave? And then, of course, this was after the Bayern Munich game that did not go Barcelona's way by any means. And it says, although not every club can afford a 33-year-old, however, Chelsea most likely could, and that's despite sealing a double deal for Hakim Ziyech and Timo Werner, as well as links to the likes of Kai Havertz and Ben Chilwell. With that said, Messi to Chilwell still seems highly unlikely. You don't say. Or is it? Well, some eagle-eyed Chelsea supporters have spotted the Argentine superstars following the West London outfit on Instagram, and it's promoted a big reaction on Reddit. And as you can see here, and if you go and check yourself, it is true. Leo Messi, the official account, does follow Chelsea. He follows like 4 clubs, I think. One of them's Barca, one of them's Chelsea, and then there's 2 smaller clubs, I think. Possibly one of his boyhood clubs, I'm not sure who they are. But yeah, Messi follows Chelsea on Instagram, and I believe someone also mentioned to me that he was quoted saying that when he plays FIFA, he chooses Chelsea to play as, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if he's secretly a Chelsea fan, possibly, but then he's also said that there's a bunch of people within that squad that hate Chelsea. So I just, for one, the transfer, I do not believe it. So if you see this, guys, don't get your hopes up. I don't think Messi is going to be coming to Stamford Bridge anytime soon. They always seem to get linked with, Ronaldo when a game goes wrong or there's talk of him leaving, and it looks like the Messi rumours are still circulating around. So yeah, this one not happening if you ask me. I'll happily be proven wrong, because if Messi does end up at Stamford Bridge, that'll be absolutely amazing, but I don't think this one's happening, unfortunately. Now I have an update on the Kai Havertz sort of transfer negotiation situation, but we are going to start off with this. What Chelsea have done on their official website and made Kai Havertz transfer links, and if you scroll down into this article, you can see here on the Fifth Stand app and Chelsea's Twitter account and on their website, they posted a quiz about Timo Werner. And basically there was some question about, I think, fastest to score a certain amount of goals in the Bundesliga or something like that, and the answer to one of the questions, as you can see there, was Kai Havertz. And who's the club that happened to be linked with signing Kai Havertz and at the moment negotiating a deal for him? Oh yeah, that's Chelsea. So we don't know. Okay, this doesn't mean anything. This doesn't mean that they've secretly, leaked anything and it's like, oh, we shouldn't have been putting his name on social media. This is literally just a case of it's possible that the social media admins are having a bit of a laugh because they know about the talks and they thought they'd throw in one with Kai Havertz. It's also possible that, they both play in the Bundesliga, so it's just a random question. Does this mean anything to do with their transfer? Absolutely not. It's still down to Chelsea and Leverkusen. And speaking on that, this guy's name, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it because I butchered it last time, but regarding Havertz, Bild reporting that Chelsea got a deadline to agree a fee with Leverkusen. The 28th of August, Leverkusen start training again. Chelsea being told to sort it out before that date. Havertz wants to leave, Chelsea are in pole position, the rest is about money. So, what does this one mean? So we've got a deadline, which basically means, if it's not done by then they might pull out of negotiations and just outright refuse to partake in any discussions. So we want to make sure that we start, moving things a little quicker maybe. And then it says the 28th of August is when they start training again, and that's when they want it done by, which is fair on Leverkusen's side. I think they just want to know, what's their squad going to be looking like for next season. Are they going to have Kai? Are they not? So it makes sense, and it also makes sense on Chelsea's behalf because we want to get him in so he can integrate with the squad. Timo Werner and Hakim Ziyech, they've had time to sort of gel with the squad, understand how, their teammates, understand the area. They moved to a whole different country in a big city, so it is valuable for us to make sure that we do this as soon as possible so Kai Havertz can, sort of mesh in, because it's something that maybe you overlook when signing a footballer, but you know, the first season, sometimes it can be really overwhelming for a player to move from a different country to a big city like London with a lot of expectation at a club like Chelsea, and at a young age like Kai Havertz, it could cause problems. So ideally we want to get him involved as soon as possible, and the 28th of August, that's 10 days from when I'm recording, 9 days for when this video goes out. So basically expect something in the next week or so, otherwise this is going to be going down to the last couple of days, and that is leaving it a little too close for comfort. So by the end of this week into early next week, I'm going to be so surprised if we don't see anything announced by then, but we have to make sure we do it by then. If we don't do it by then, and Leverkusen's just saying, nah, we're not negotiating anymore, we're going into our season with him, then that will be a disaster. But I do not think that will happen. I do think we will sign him. I still think the deal is absolutely on. Then we have an interesting link. David Alaba could move in next fortnight as Chelsea and Man United interested in Bayern star. And there's reports being linking him, as it says, to Chelsea and Man United, amid reports that the Bayern Munich ace is set for a transfer to the Premier League. The Austrian is entering the final year of his contract at the Allianz Arena and rejected an extension offer from the Bundesliga outfit earlier this year. And then further down it says, Sky Sports claim negotiations over his future have reached a pivotal point and both Chelsea and Manchester United are looking to take advantage. City have already supposedly tried to sign him, but that was with the whole Leroy Sané situation. It says Alba's representative supposedly held talks with Bayern in Lisbon over the past week, but it's thought the two parties are yet to come to an agreement over wages. And there's some talk over the talks have gone wrong and Chelsea and Man United are trying to swoop in and nab him, basically. And if you look at this tweet, I know it's by a United account, but let's read into it. David Alaba could be a Premier League player within a fortnight. Man United and Chelsea are keen on the Austrian defender, with Man City cooling their interest as they had hoped to include him in the 55 million deal with Leroy Sané. But if we go back one, Christian Falk quote tweeted this and said, not true. And he is quite reliable for German clubs and all the sort of stuff that goes on in the Bundesliga. He's obviously been very eager and linking us a lot with Kai Havertz and had a lot of good reliable information in that regard, so I trust this, and it does not look like Chelsea will be getting David Alaba anytime soon. Of course, he is only 28 years old, would have been a good addition to our side, but I'd assume he's going to sign a contract at Bayern. I'd be surprised if he didn't. So yeah, you're probably going to be seeing some links on this, but Christian Falk, someone who I personally trust, says it's not true, so do not believe that David Alaba is going to be joining Chelsea. If he is though, like I said about the Messi deal, I would be happy to be proven wrong. But that's going to be the end of the video, guys, so if you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys in my future videos. Thanks, guys.